This is this is a face of shame. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say my apologies for one postponing the stream yesterday. I had to when work is calling, and I had to answer. So as you can see, I'm not even at my natural habitat. We out here, and I was like, we gotta get this stream done. We gotta get this stream done. There's so much football happening, so much football news. Pardon me, not football. So much football news, and obviously we have to uh, put a button to the game that we've been playing, the power predictions game that we played this season. And we started it obviously a lot later in the season. I think match day 14 or something like that. But this was a good time to just sort of like actually just learn about the game, learn about things that we need to make sure that we implement for next season. And I'm excited. I'm excited to just look at all how everybody did. And yeah, we're gonna take the time to do that today. Even though I'm at work, I have a little bit of time until I actually have to start. So big shout out to you for being here. My name is Botswana Papi. This is the Football Power Hour 2023. 2024 power predictions wrap up. Come on. Where's my air horn? Oh man, I'm shameless today. I didn't even do a sound check. I didn't do nothing. Hold on. Ah, it's a letdown. The sound is not sounding. Oh boy. But anyway, here we go. Here we go. Let me try again one more time. Whatever. While I get figure out the sound, I just want to kindly remind you to hit the like button, and yeah, let's get this show going, man. Thank you for your patience. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so that we also talk about the rest of the other football stuff that's happening. The managerial merry-go-round is on, and my lord, Ten Hag, I think, is sweating. Ten Hag is sweating.
Bruno Fernandes! It's fair! It's Martial! The Cavani! Just waiting on the back post, surely he'll be found! And scores first! Premier League goal at Old Trafford!
Yeah. I think we in here. Come on. Shout out to you. Talking about in here, I want a big shout out to everybody that is in the building. I see Lucky in the house, R10, Mark, Shay. I see Brandon in the building as well, Lutata in the house. Also, people from yesterday as well, that we're hoping, you know what? Oh, Lord, look at Stephanie's comment. Ah, master lock settings. Stephanie says, third time lucky. We will be there or we're here. Third time is the charm. Third time is the charm, and I am in here. So shout out to you, man. Yeah, guys. What a crazy bombshell of news yesterday. Maurizio Pochettino um, parting ways with Chelsea. That was quite a surprise because I thought Chelsea had just stabilized, with Pochettino, and they were kind of now moving in a positive direction. And just the moment when things are looking positive and stable, the turbulence is kind of over. Then Todd Bowley and Igbali and them, they just decide, no, Pochettino, it's time for us to part ways, which also speaks to the like how ruthless this results based business can be. And I think it was more of a mutual parting from my understanding. But the main thing is, when last season managers were getting fired left, right, and center, this season managers seem to have a little bit more agency. That like, we saw Thomas Tuchel sort of like, saying, I'm leaving. Xavi saying, I'm leaving. And then there's a little bit of a, reversal, especially now Bayern saying, no, Tuchel, look, stay. We can't find anybody better. And it's just incredible how things unraveling this time around. Normally you'd be expecting managers to sort of be fired and the club having more agency, but it's a little bit of an interesting you know atmosphere, if you get what I'm saying. So the question is, where is Pochettino's next stop? Where is also Vincent Company, who is rumored to be going to Bayern Munich? The rumors are actually really, really growing. And also, what's his name? McKenna, who just promoted Ipswich, is being looked at for the Chelsea job. Like, what in the world is going on? It's craziness. It's craziness. And I first of all, for me, I'm excited for McKenna. Whether he stays with Ipswich, or whether he goes to Chelsea, like we want him to go practice at Chelsea so that he can come back to Man United maybe a couple of years from now and actually, help get Man United to where they need to be. Yeah, this is a craziness. It's a craziness. I got a call yesterday from Chelsea Den, but I couldn't pick up. I was obviously in work. But I feel like he had something to say about this. By the way, let me share the link in the chat. If Chelsea Dan is in the house, or Poch FC, or anybody that wants to chime in on this, especially Chelsea's future, I'm really, really, really curious what you are thinking and feeling. Brendan says McKenna should stay in Ipswich and survive relegation. Yeah, but then McKenna, looking at what happens in the Gulf in quality between, like Premier League teams, newly survived Premier League teams, or newly promoted. That's the word. Premier League teams, and actually, existing Premier League teams. You might as well just feel like, yo, I know that this Ipswich thing is gonna go down. So do you want to be Company, where you like see the ship sink, or would you just want to go ahead and jump into a more stable situation at Chelsea? And I use stable like this with quotation marks, because we know Chelsea is a hot mess. Company being lined up to replace Ancelotti as no box, nah, for real. Vincent Company at Real Madrid, I take that one with a big grain of salt. Brendan says it wouldn't surprise me if Kane had contact with Poch. You listen, Brendan. If Poch ended up at Manchester United, he can pull in Harry Kane. Do we want him at it's a craziness what could happen in the next few weeks. Lutata says Eric Ten Hag and Poch are of similar footy ideology, and similarly in many ways, and also of the same level. So both are equal in Lutata's eyes. I hear you. And for me, Lutata, I feel like Ten Hag is a little bit better than Pochettino, in my opinion. I know that Ten Hag was very stubborn a lot of this season, but he gave us reasons why. And I don't know how you would rate them. I don't know how you'd rate them. Let me ask men like Shade real quick. Shade.
Yo.
Big up to you, Shay. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is a little trippy, but Pochettino is looking for a job. Would you take Pochettino at Arsenal?
He will start put us in mid-table mandem. I don't want to put us in mid-table mandem.
You don't want to be mid-table mandem? Okay, what about what's his name? Vincent Company. I don't know if he's gonna be I think he's looking for his next step. So the point is, I know that you at one point on the channel, Shay, you once shouted Arteta out. The season is done. Who do you want? Do you want to still keep Arteta for one more season, Mr. Second Place?
Yeah,
Arteta?
we'll give him another 2 seasons. Another 2 seasons.
Another 2 seasons. Come on, Shay. Shay is here for the rebuild. I like the patience, my bro. I like it. Okay.
If we get a striker like a number 9 in the transfer window.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the end, the left back, you probably need like a solid left back as well. Like, I don't know if you're happy with Kiwior, because I think Zinchenko is gonna go, right? Yeah. I hear you. I hear you, Shay. He's yawning. Let's welcome men like Sashir. What's up, brother?
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Good to see you, man. How
Yeah.
you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you again. I've been good, man. I'm currently watching the cricket at the moment. It is called the Indian Premier League.
Yeah. What? Talk to me real quick about this managerial go round, bro. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm opening up the league table thing right now, the power predictions right now. But tell me, what do
Oh
you
yeah,
think
sure.
is going to
Mm,
happen? First of all, who is going to be Pochettino's successor at Chelsea?
mm.
How do you feel
I,
when
I
Chelsea?
honestly, I
Yeah.
honestly have a feeling. I honestly have a very strange feeling. It's gonna be Robert De Zerbi.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
because I think Chelsea they do have a Brighton backroom stuff. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
probably that might suit him. Um, I think Poch might go to Bayern. I think that's another good shot. But you know what? Like as a matter of fact, right, I think Chelsea's second Pochettino. That's such a wrong time to do it. It, it,
I
it
know.
is it is a really it is a wrong time to do it, man. I was shocked actually, but I felt like next season with like him, Chelsea would be scary next season. They would actually get top four.
They mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They were starting to
Yeah,
click. That's the part that
they
surprised
were
me.
they
But
were they were clicking, and now now the owners they just want to sack Pochettino. That is like a typical Glazers sacking,
yeah, yeah.
for
Bucks
me.
saying, look at Bucks saying Shea is showing loyalty for the Arteta Defense League. He said 2 years, man. Said 2 years. You're fine with second place for 2 more years, Shay. Wow, wow, wow. I I respect the patience though. I respect the patience. Bucks says Bucks does not have a clue what cricket. Bucks, I grew up playing cricket, man. I've got a mean
Yeah, same here, man.
bro. You don't want to play me in cricket, Um, yeah, Shay. The big question is where is Frank going to? Then it would be easier to fit the other pieces of the puzzle. Brendan, we should do like a prediction of this merry managerial go round. Talk about predictions. Another time, another time. You,
Another time, bro.
I got
yeah,
3 points for the Man United
Bro,
prediction.
another.
that's gonna be it's craziness to think about this. I while we're talking about the managers, I want to just quickly my office work of putting of making sure just counting the points and all that stuff. So the question is, what are you gonna say also to the fact that for me right now, guys, I'm surprised that Graham Potter has been quietly like not having a job for such a long time, and so many clubs have been looking for
I think,
managers, and Graham Potter is
I
not even
think,
in the
I
conversation.
think, I think Graham Potter will eventually come back to Brighton.
He'll go
He
back
will
to
come back to
Brighton,
Brighton.
right?
He'll go back Brighton.
It
Mm.
feels it feels like it. If yeah, yeah. Would that be a good thing, or is
Like,
that like that's
It'll be a good thing. I think it'll be a good thing.
yeah. Man, I feel like if Brighton bring back Potter, then obviously we know. First of all, it was a madness for Brighton to announce De Zerbi leaving right before the Man United game. That's craziness. I was just like, what's going on here? But then also, like they're obviously looking for a replacement, and now if Potter comes back, it shows that they have some sort of loyalty and respect for him. But Brendan said Potter almost became the manager of
Oh yeah,
Ajax,
he was. He
and then
was.
it didn't work out. Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Mm.
remember them rumors as well.
Bayern will be finished. Bayern Munich will be finished if they actually
you know,
if they get Lampard. If they
I
get
saw
Lampard, they are
Box's
finished.
comment. Box's comment is reminding me of I saw a picture, a meme of Frank Lampard wearing the Chelsea shirt saying, "Is the Wi-Fi password still the same?" Like, 'cause he's gonna get the job.
Oh my God, I can't like that's
Who's
actually
going to
funny,
be buying your next manager?
It could be Poch, you know. It could be
It could
Poch.
be Poch or Ten Hag if Ten Hag gets fired by United.
I'm not going. You know, for some reason, I don't think Ten Hag is leaving. You know, I have
You
a
don't
very
think?
odd feeling Ten Hag will be staying next season.
Why? What makes you think that?
I think I don't know because our club is so broke. Like how are we gonna pay off Ten
Out
Hag
of
as well?
That's a
How
good point.
how are we gonna pay off Ten Hag as well? Like like Munch this morning on my
Yeah.
time he just DM'd me on Twitter. He was like, I need a club statement on Monday. Ten Hag said,
I know, man just made up his
man
mind. He's
is
like he
proper.
actually
Man
he
is
act- he actually respects Chelsea for being ruthless and being like, decisions have to be made quickly.
yeah.
There's a results-based business. Ain't no time for sentiment. And Chelsea, in the long run, they could look like a more serious club if they get a manager. They said they're looking for a dynamic manager. Like they have a clearer vision, I think, of what they are looking for next. And actually, it's perfect right now to bring in this person whose name was Poch FC, and he's now changed it to Mutual.
Let's see.
Bro.
Big up to you, man.
Mutual FC, what's good? Oh, he just disconnected.
no.
Mutual FC, you hear? What a name.
All right. Are we back or what?
We're back.
Yeah,
We're
you're
back. We're back.
You're good, man. You're good.
What is going on with the circus of your club, bro?
It's like the circus of my internet, bro.
And Shay as well. His internet keeps
Oh,
on
yeah,
going
that's
in and out.
Actually, man, like where do we start?
like this, things were starting to look good. You finished above Manchester United.
Yeah.
You already got Europa League. Yeah, just assuming that we lost, we will lose in the FA Cup
Yeah.
final. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Europa yet, but we'll play in Europe no matter what.
Exactly.
So that's good. But
yeah.
I mean, man, like I wasn't expecting.
So are you happy that you are Poch FC, bro? You are Poch FC. That's how we know you here. Like, how do you
I know, man.
feel like the club? Like, are they gonna regret it?
So I'm torn about this, right?
Yeah.
So on the one hand, like for me right now, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, there's no point putting, all your stocks in a manager at this point, because I think the club have made it clear that this is the model they want to use. They've made it clear. So, and the reason why I was saying I'm torn about it is like I wasn't expecting this, right? Nobody was expecting it, especially like on the form that we were. So on the one hand, I'm surprised by it. On the other hand, I kind of got hints of it that this might happen.
Yeah.
Because so I know that when these guys bought the club, they were very adamant about this project. They want to build, bring in these sporting directors, put in these structures. It's going to be like a data-led project. They are going to sign all these young players. They're going to put them on long contracts and get somebody to come in a long time and coach, and they want the team to, this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
They have a vision of what they want to do. And I think they've tried so far. On the evidence of what we are seeing this season, the scouting has been good.
Yeah,
I
hold
can
on
see
this. Hold on. I'm putting in these
numbers.
yeah. But do you guys see that Mark predicted that we would win 7-1 versus Brighton? What in the madness is this? But
Ah,
anyway, craziness,
He
craziness. Sorry. I derailed you, Poch. You were
was a
talking
goal
about the
difference.
scouting, saying the scouting has been good
right. So
yeah,
this is where I'm torn always, right? Because like
yeah.
Pochettino has been doing well so far, but when he came in, like we didn't start well. And as much as people want to blame Poch for that, I don't think that's Poch's fault.
Yeah.
We had a good preseason, and I think in the summer he wanted more experience in the team, and the club did not want to do that. So there was already a disagreement there.
Yeah, so the whole thing is like the model, like for anybody that doesn't know this, like from my
Yeah.
understanding, right? Chelsea have a clear recruitment strategy, which is to recruit them young, right?
Yeah.
Young players, and they want to build for the future. But Poch, there was a press conference that I remember seeing where he was like, "Yeah, that strategy needs to be amended." Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then so probably that's part of the disagreement. And what from the gatherings that I've been like, that Todd Bowley had a dinner with Poch,
Right.
and Poch threw a baguette no, okay, that part I don't know, but like they would definitely disagree, right?
Honestly, from what I'm hearing, I think
Yeah.
Todd Bowley was probably the only person in the board who was like really backing Poch.
Okay.
I think it's mostly Bedad Egbali who did not really like Poch. So I think the other thing too was that there was a split in the boardroom.
Okay.
About
Yeah.
There was a split in the boardroom about Poch, but also Poch himself was not happy about the project. So later on, when in the press conference, when he was saying to the press, like, why aren't you guys asking me if I'm happy? Because it could also be that I'm not happy and I'll walk away. I think he actually meant that.
Wow.
I think he actually meant that. So it's one of two things, because Poch has been doing well, but so far you can also see the players coming good. So you can also see the scouts and the structure is also bearing fruit. So whose side do we take? And I think that's where the disagreement came. And so Poch was only given a 2-year contract. So this is where I think really why they had to split, right? He had only been given a 2-year contract, and he's already spent 1 year. So he's about to enter into his final year of the contract. And if you're in your final year of the contract, then one of two things have to happen. It's either you give me the assurance that after the final year, I will continue, or there's no need just planning for 1 year knowing that I'll leave.
See, Sashiv's theory now about Ten Hag staying is actually it feels like it's truer when you say it like that, Poch.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like either you stick with me now, give me a long-term contract, and back me so that you bring in the players I want and give me some more say on the transfer policy. If you like what you're seeing.
Yeah.
And the club was also like, we like what we are seeing now towards the end of the season, but also we trust in our model and we want to stick with our model.
Whoa. Yeah. It's such a weird place. Do you believe in this model, or do you think it should be amended? As a fan,
me personally, I kind of like the model. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the model because if I take a look at our team right now, I would honestly probably only add 1 or 2 center backs and then maybe one center forward, and that's it.
Okay.
So to some extent, like the scouting is bearing fruit, right?
Yeah.
You want these players that are next level and then keep growing. So if you bring in another manager who says no, I want these players instead, so I think that's where
Ooh,
But they
your
have to get it
Wi-Fi.
right.
Oh, my Wi-Fi.
All of
could be-
this.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, we just have to get the next one right. You know, we just next one right.
So McKenna is the next one, I hear.
Wow. I mean, I'll be honest with you,
Yeah.
right?
What do you think, Institution?
I'll be honest with you. I think let him first prove himself in the Premier League with his own club first. So maybe
it's
like
Sashib,
Right.
it's a tricky one because
That-
because you know
that's what I
Ipswich is
would
gonna
do if I
go
was
down.
him.
Let's be real. Like
Bro, we don't
it's
know
like
that, though.
it's like, bro, the track record, the Premier League has just been looking like anybody that
Bro.
comes up. There's a big difference in like quality for the teams that are
Yeah.
already there. You know, like I mean, obviously we saw that this season, what's the name? Nottingham Forest was also like on the brink of could have been relegated, you know, and so that's the thing that like, you know, maybe if McKenna stuck with Ipswich and hopes that he makes, you know, they survive relegation, then he can really improve his ability as a coach and also just be in the dugout. I don't know, like it's a sticky one. Now let's ask Mark. Mark, big up, Mark.
Big up, guys. What's good?
What would you do, Mark? If you were
Yo,
McKenna?
hold on. Before we do that, Mark, where's my
No.
jersey?
We already have our arrangement, buddy. You don't need to do that right now. Let me stick to
Where's
the
my
topic.
jersey? I need my
We already
jersey,
go
Mark.
organized. We talk our talk already. You know, I know. We already agree, right? So let me go on to
explain to
the.
anybody that's just tuning in that doesn't know what you guys are arguing about.
We're talking
right?
about. It's not argument. I said, you know, whoever finish above, you know, we gamble at Jay-Z. If I lose, you get one. If I win, I
Mark,
get
where
one.
is the jersey? That's what I want to know.
You know,
Where-
you see.
Where are we
the
buying
season
it from?
finished yesterday. I didn't come on stream. I know on stream, bro. Here, I tell you already since before we go organize. So we will organize.
Mark,
We will
where are we
organize.
buying it from? Where are we buying it from?
Papi, send me a WhatsApp now, bro. And I'll send you.
All right.
Mark, don't buy it. Whatever happens, don't buy it from Botswana. I want the one from.
From what?
Don't buy.
Oh man.
You said?
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, no. Mark, you should get him a Nicholas Jackson jersey.
Please. Bro, I
Please,
go ahead and send him his thing, bro. Let him just order his thing from Chelsea FC. Like, you know what I mean?
bro.
Get it from
I
the
want
source.
that. Papi knows. I want a Jackson jersey.
No, get him a Cole Palmer one. Get him a Cole Palmer.
Nah. Jackson is the
Nah, we
future.
ain't gonna do him that.
Jackson
We ain't gonna
is
do
the
that. Because if I do him that deal, I would go all out, right?
Yeah.
All out and get him a Mudryk.
Nah. No.
Mudryk.
Nah, man, nah.
Don't play with me,
Mark-
bro. Don't
Mark-
play with
Mark-
me.
Mark just did me dirty. Mudryk.
Bro, that's what I tell you, bro. I send you the paper. You order your own jersey, bro. It makes life easy. Yeah, because if it was me, bro, if you leave it to me, I telling you again, I'm Mudryk, bro. If you ain't got Mudryk, you might get Caicedo. You know.
I'll take Caicedo actually.
Nah, you know what? Since you take a Caicedo, let me go with that Thiago Silva.
I'll
All
take
right.
everyone but Mudryk. Everyone but Mudryk.
Everyone, but I was definitely Mudryk. Mudryk had to be number 10 too. You ain't number 10 too. Ooh,
So
big
you
number,
see,
bro.
you see though, Poch, you see why I was asking you the question, do you believe in this recruitment policy of buying young? What you get a player like Mudryk, you're stuck with him for, I don't know, 4 more years, and you
Well, 4 more is not 8.
No,
could
Bro,
be-
it's
it could be
bro,
6.
He have an
But-
immortalized
but-
contract. You know Mudryk, right? You know
but
5
he-
of your players next season cannot play in Europe, right? You know that, right?
what?
You know all the guys who contract extend more than 5 seasons cannot play next season in Europa League, right? You know that, right?
No, that's not true. They
It
cannot
is
play.
true. Go and check up UEFA regulations. No player, no immortalized players can be registered in UEFA competition, bro.
Ooh.
That's not
Well,
true.
and you know what an immortalized contract? Any contract exceeding 5 seasons from the season when they have to play. So
That's That's not
So you
Mark.
have watch man, all your players, bro, on 7 to 8 year
Mark,
contracts.
don't worry.
I'm
Mark,
not worried, bro. It's not my club, you know.
Mark,
I
are you spreading false information again,
Mark,
Mark? Or
what
is this
is
really
this?
true?
Check the immortalized rule,
Mark,
bro.
where did you find this? Why did you find this rule? How are you?
What? No, they
How
was
are
talking
you
about this earlier
investigating?
on in the season, in the middle of the season when Chelsea was doing all the signings. It was mentioned now. Some reporter was talking about it. So you know, I must remember these things, bro.
Wow,
Banter is
don't try to
banter,
get
but you
me
have
Malang
information
Sarr
ready.
That would be peak. Malang Sarr, bro. What, man,
Malang Sarr is that? No, that'll be peak signing.
bro? Malang Sarr.
I would retread it.
I haven't seen this guy in a while. I haven't seen this guy in the Premier League, man. What the hell? Like, where's he been, bro?
But Bods, we are not. Said Mark Reese back.
Bro, once you get to the news, and it's news is news. You know what I'm saying? But the question you all asked before, which was more important, which I was trying to get to before this diversion.
Mark reads the onion of football.
Yo, but it's an onion bag. I don't know why men acting like if it's not onion bag, we all
Onion
even to
spots.
score in. It's an onion bag, bro. You never hear the saying, you know, the onion bag is a goal net. It's a goal. When they hit the onion bag, it's a goal. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a goal.
Come on.
It's a
Men
goal.
out here, look, in Joker. So, what you're saying again, Papi, I'd ask the question again, bro, because
I was asking you, what do you do if you're McKenna, bro? Chelsea's calling
let me tell you
you.
something, right?
You are here with
If I was
Ipswich.
McKenna,
Yeah.
and there's just me, I would do exactly what Xavier Alonso do.
Yeah.
Stay away from that for now. Develop yourself in your club. You see, because a lot of people looking at it like, yeah, Xavier Alonso is amazing. He done amazing this season, 100%. But the best thing for him is not to go to a big club. It's not to go to any other club. You know why? Because when he goes to that club, he's going there and he's under the might of that club, right? And this is the same example as for McKenna. You stay at the club where you are successful at, and you bring them a successful season again. Then you cement yourself as a quality manager to the world, because not only you did it in the first division and then the championship, but you do it in the Premier League. And if it's Xavier Alonso, go on to win another Bundesliga, and let's say go into the semi-finals of the UCL next season, right? That is huge success, because in Germany, not all the clubs have the same amount of money. And that is due to the size of the various cities and, you know, how wealthy the cities are, because most of the clubs are fan owned, 49.9% or something like that, fan ownership, right?
Yeah.
And Bayern is like one of the wealthiest cities. Now, Bayer Leverkusen is also part of that city. You know what I mean? Still, they are owned by Bayer company that's make all the pharmaceuticals and that whatnot. But you know, but they haven't had that success. They never won, but they was always there in the top 4 for years and years when I was growing up. So for me, Xavier Alonso, just like Kieran McKenna, stay at Ipswich. Try to get in the top 6 or the top 10 next season in the Premier League. Try, because like I'm not trying to say that he gonna do a Pep understudy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With what Burnley do, but at the end of the day, the reality is that the level of football in the Championship, it might be difficult, but it's not at the level of the Premier League. It's not at that same intensity week in, week out. Teams don't try to figure you out as immediately. You have a little bit more time. Like a team will try to play their style, both games, home and away. In the Premier League, the team play one way the first game, the next game they go and play our next way, because they realize that way it didn't work. So they're not trying that again. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it like that. It's one of those things where, for me, he's a good manager. If I was him, I wouldn't go to a big club because it might just be too much. Look at what happened to Potter at Chelsea. As much as anybody want to say anything about Potter, even if I don't rate him, that pressure was too big for him. And and just like Potter, if I was to advise Potter, I would tell him, go to Ajax, bro. Go to Ajax.
Or maybe,
Or go back. If he go back to
Brighton.
Brighton, bro, and he don't finish in the top 10, bro, he gonna end up like David Moyes.
Yeah.
Would League One end up a bottom manager, bro? Look over. They go and look over him. You know what I mean? So better you go to Ajax, win a Dutch league, get in the Champions League, qualify, reach far in the Champions League, and then maybe win another Dutch league, do it again, and then look to come back to England. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's just how I look at it.
Yo, Papi, I have honestly 3 words in this for this topic. It's called like the in the Premier League it is called like the Fantasy Premier League, but at this moment of time it is called it is called the Fantasy Manager League.
Literally, Sajid, like we have to run a managerial merry-go-round prediction stream, Like,
Fantasy Manager League.
I wouldn't say that they would ever call them the Spurs of Germany, because in a way they might not win it, but they do better than Spurs. I don't think Spurs ever finished better than 4th in the Premier League, bro. So they can't be the Spurs. That would have to be Dortmund, to be fair. Dortmund would more be the Spurs because they mostly finish about 4th.
Yeah. What? Somebody who understands odds, by the way. Box is putting in some serious figures right
That's
here.
That's some mad.
And Craig, look, what is going on here? 50-1 for Ariola, Mota 42. Does anybody can you who understands odds, by the way? These are Chelsea managers.
I think Mark
okay. The odds there's like okay. Odds is a ratio, right? So 40-1. Maybe basically, so for every one person basically voting, or forget the bets, but for every one person think that it will be silver, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need 40 more than, because it's like that the odds is heavily stacked against him because it's not that high. For Iriola is almost 1-1. So a 50-1 is for me is a better odd. It's seeming like it's a worse odd, but it's a better odd in terms of possibility.
Got you.
100-1 is the worst.
So De Zerbi is actually, Maresca is actually, these guys are closer to.
Yeah, those guys are closer. Like De Zerbi, probably the closest out of all of them at 7-4.
Damn.
McKenna and De Zerbi. Maybe Maresca in between, and Amarin tied somewhere there. Fabregas.
Fabregas already has his coaching.
Really? Fabregas? Really? Wow.
It definitely won't be Ragnick, and it won't be Mikel, because for one, I could tell man for free.
Yeah.
That fella shooing to go to Man City when Pep leave. So he not going to leave. They're not going to let he out the City group. So that you could forget that. Nagelsmann, forget Nagelsmann. After he coached. No, listen, you don't understand. He coaching Germany, bro. This is his national country, bro.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If he goes to the Euros and Germany do well, this is on German soil, my brother, right? Yeah. This is on German soil. And this is what I'm going to say to you all here. Because I go in and be at the games. Because some of the games happening right or wrong by me in 2 stadiums, like within half an hour from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Germany is going to reach very far in this Euros, if they go to the finals, he is staying for the World Cup. I'm telling you now, one time.
100%.
Yeah.
And until 2026, bro. That is 2.5 years from now, right? That's 2 years from now. And if he win the World Cup, he not leaving Germany, bro, as the coach. I tell you, they won't allow it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he might not need to, because he coach in Germany. That's like it's like the opposite, in my opinion. It's like that should be, if it's a coach, an English coach, the epitome of coaching is coaching the FA. Mm-hmm. So it's just, for me, this is why it's always be so harsh on Southgate, because it's like the worst English coach to pick to coach the best of England, if you know what I mean.
The best England squad for like.
And that's any dream for any coach. Now, what it might be slightly different for me, because my country is a tiny country. You know what I mean? If I was to coach United as opposed to coaching Trinidad, now I would still want to coach Trinidad, but coaching a big club in a big league is bigger than my country, so in a way. But I would still want to coach my country, to be fair.
I hear it. Let's welcome Vegeta into the conversation, by the way. Men like Vegeta, what's good, brother?
What's up, people? Can you guys hear me? My
Loud
yeah.
and clear, sir.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, it's
We can
been a
hear
while
you.
since I've set up my stream stuff, so I don't even know if it's still functioning. No, I'm good, bro. I'm just glad this season is over, to be honest.
Oh,
Well,
bro,
I
let's
see-
celebrate that for a
over.
second.
He's over.
Yeah,
That is
no,
the
no.
FA Cup final though. FA Cup final though.
What
We
a-
also have
what
FA
a-
Cup final though.
Well, the league season. Everybody's back to
Ah.
0 points.
Yes. Yes.
Mathematically speaking, we're in a title race.
Come on.
Hey.
Oh,
It was tough, bro. It
oh,
was tough.
what a long season this was, bro.
Yeah.
I'm certainly glad that certain people aren't going to the Euros. They don't deserve it.
Ooh, that conversation, Marcus.
Oh, we have
is-
to.
You were talking about that after
Sterling.
Glenn Cook.
Marcus.
Glenn Cook.
The mist. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, I'm just here for vibes and to support Papi, obviously. But like, you know what, guys? I'm looking forward to the FA Cup final. I will say that much. I know a lot of people have been acting like Spurs fans, giving up. I don't know what loser mentality has been going around in this fan base, guys. Still have a cup to play, you know. Stop this thing of giving up, showing your bellies. I don't understand this United fans. Disgusting.
Well, if you look at how this season has gone,
Nobody would have thought we would have beat Liverpool to get to this final. So, you know,
True. That's true. That's true.
anything is possible. And then the whole manager talk I've been hearing, bro. All of these options are like fan favorite options, bro. I don't know other club. How is this club like scouting? Bro? They're scouting on bloody Twitter, bro. If these are the options, bro, then just leave me with the devil I know, bro. Nah, I'm good, to be honest.
So you're good with Ten Hag? You're just like, let's
Yeah,
do it.
nah. These guys are not thinking out of the box, but like they're just checking what's trending on Twitter and they're adding. Like, how is it that last night we hear Poch is gone? Next thing you hear, Poch and United, Ineos likes him. I'm like, bro, does Ineos have everybody on speed dial? What kind of juju is this?
Bro, this is madness, man. Like, yeah.
So I'm just tired of that. But honestly, I'm just looking forward to the transfers because that means content for us
Yes.
YouTubers.
Yes.
So I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that. Like I said to people are going to be surprised by who and what we get linked to. So people, you know, fasten your seatbelts. Don't lose your heads. It's going to be a bumpy ride, as they said in the Harry Potter movies.
Bumpy ride. For real. Like Vegeta, did you like in terms of what's this Chelsea, like, you know, like for me, it looked like they were just stabilizing that thing, and now they sack Pochettino. Are they looking like a serious club, or are they looking like clowns in your opinion?
They look like Todd Bowley. I mean, Todd Bowley is the same guy who, when they came in, I understand that club businesses make changes when they buy a business,
Yeah.
but the radical changes he made were unnecessary. I mean, there were people at Chelsea who we can say what we want about Chelsea, but they were good at their jobs.
Yeah.
From recruiting to getting rid of nonsense. Because Chelsea's not like us. They weren't hanging on to people who didn't do anything at the football club. They got rid. And now you've got these new people who are trying to figure out how do you play soccer, but it's called football. They're lost.
True.
So I don't know, man. We'll see. Time will tell. Maybe it's a good decision. Maybe Poch said, you know what, I'm done. I don't know. But I honestly think if they are the ones who put pressure on him to leave, then they're on crack. That's just my personal opinion.
I hear
they've got no stability.
Exactly. Exactly. That was my main point. Exactly. That was my main point earlier. Like it was just simply like the worst time to sack him at this point of time.
Who was it? I think it might have been Luchata who said Poch didn't like the soup that Miss Bowley was serving in the dinner. But question for Poch FC, bro, from Box. Box is asking, would you take Emma Hayes as
That's
boss?
a good shout, actually.
Bro,
That's a
she
good
trifling,
shout.
bro.
Emma Hayes is coming to coach the U.S. women's team, so.
Yeah, let's keep in women's football, bro. She can't handle being next to Meals on the sideline. Her energy will not allow her to balance herself and be coordinated. She's always had to create some kind of.
on the touchline, though.
Bro,
That's-
she run and
that's
attack
not
the man on the
That's
touchline,
not
bro, for no
true. That's
reason. The
not
man never tell her nothing. He wasn't even looking at her in her direction. She run and attack the man and then come out on the media and say she feel like she had to defend herself. Like, bro, go in America with that nonsense, bro. They will accept that. We not accepting that in football.
Bro, stop. That's not. It's not even necessary. But Hayes has been coaching
No.
that team for 12 years now.
Yeah.
If she's had just one bust up with one coach on the sideline, I'm sure there was a.
No, but it's just the way she portrayed it afterwards, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like, come on, just be honest here. Was a little upset that the call was against it. His face get angry because they know his name is Mark Skinner. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. But don't attack the man and be like, and then come out and say, well, he, attacked you. He made you feel threatened. Like, what kind of madness? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Like,
It's like men who come in to tell me about Grealish. Bro, Anthony better than Grealish. You know why? He had more GA since he joined United than Grealish have since he joined City. Think about that. That's crazy.
that's actually true, though. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
true, bro. I'm not playing.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I actually don't think. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. You were
I
saying?
think I think posterity will show that Todd Bowley's decisions are actually a lot smarter than people give him credit for.
Bro, nothing wrong with Todd Bowley decisions. The only thing I think is that he make a mistake with Poch. No, it might not be
just
that
Poch.
big of a
So,
mistake.
it's
But
not
I
just
just
Poch.
saying that his decision to sign the young talent he did was like preempting our strike, bro. It's a team that never played together. Let me be real and honest. All they're lucky and blessed to finish top 6 this season or top 10 alone. Honestly, let me be real. A young team that never played together in the Premier League, no matter how talented it is, that's supposed to fly in a top league in world football, bro. Let me be real. So the fact that they accomplished that was good. They could only go up from there. Of course, you might have a bad season in between or bad patches again, but they're still young and learning. So if you add to that, you could only go up.
Yeah,
and that's good in a sense.
I mean, that's not the issue. I think the issue here has been like, the issue with the managers, right? And all I'm saying is, so far, the issues that they've had with managerial appointments, that's been the one like big minus so far since they took over the club.
Bro, that's nothing new, bro. Nobody sacked more managers than Chelsea, bro. And Abramovich was worse. How much managers Abramovich sacked, bro? 15?
Let me land my point. In 2 years, we've had 5 managers. Abramovich never did that.
That's just disgusting.
But how much he sacked, though? I'm just asking. I think it was like about 15.
Let me finish, right? So in 2 years, we've had 5 managers. Abramovich never did that. And that's not because the managers are bad. It's mostly because of the timing of the sacking and mostly it's not. When we fired Potter, it wasn't because of performance. When we fired Poch now, it hasn't been because of performance. When we fired Tuchel, it wasn't because of performance. None of the coaches we have fired has been because of performance. It's mostly been because they've had to manage circumstances that were just beyond reason.
Does that even make sense?
Right. So
I'm just asking. Does that even make sense?
So when they came in, they fired Tuchel after buying players for him. Immediately after buying players for him, Tuchel played. They came in. They planned the whole summer with him. Did preseason with him.
Yeah.
7 match weeks into the season, they fired him after the transfer window closed, and they bought him all the players he wanted. Right? And then they hired Potter, who needs time to build.
Yeah, that was a wrong time to buy him.
Right?
That's not the wrong time for Potter. But it just didn't have the patience with Potter.
The timing has always been wrong. Which is why, finally, they got Poch in earlier. And this is the first appointment that this is the first managerial appointment that the sporting directors have made, right? This is the first one. Poch has been the first one. All the previous ones were made by Todd Bowley and co. Well, maybe until Lampard. So I think personally, I think they are just one decision away from getting everything right.
I just think that's hope.
I think that's hopium, bro. And the reason why I would say that, bro,
One
I'm being real
decision
honest, bro. Like,
away.
and
No,
this is me, right?
No,
Hear this, right? Hear this out, bro. Hear this out, Poch.
Here's the point.
Like, listen, bro. All I think about it is that the one thing that everyone keep forgetting is patience, right? Patience. Haste is make waste, right? And the problem is with a lot of football fans now, I don't know if it's because of FIFA, I don't know if it's because of Football Manager or FPL, bro, but all of a sudden, bro, there's no time for players or a manager to work a system. I mean, everything had happened in 6 months or one season, bro.
That's not what I am saying.
That's not what you're saying, but it's the gist of it. Because if you think about it, hold on, Poch, hold on. Because you keep saying that it was the wrong time for this manager, the wrong time for that manager. Just now, bro. Just now.
One person at a time.
Just now, bro. 1 second. Because I'm not saying that you said any of this. I am just saying from what you said, right? It's always the wrong time for the manager. But here the biggest problem that you're not even that glaring to me is just like at United. You're not giving none of those managers time. Right? No, football is a results business, but if football is a results business, then what Liverpool do with Klopp? You know, what Arsenal do with Arteta? You know what I mean? That's not results based. Because for 2 seasons they wasn't doing nothing. You know what I mean? So and it's happened to other big clubs in football. It's happened in a rebuild situation. So when you say it's the wrong time for the manager, you could make it the right time for him by giving him time to develop his system and do what he had to do. And that's all that's the be all and end all. Now it's just a different approach. No, because you could keep the revolving door that everybody knows is the Chelsea policy. You know, so it's not like I just saying that it's wrong. I just saying that it had different ways to approach the football and different ways to give time and to get our manager to work with the system and with the structure that they have. It's just different ways, fundamentals.
Yeah, and that's I agree with all of that. I think that's there's nobody here that disagrees with that. All I'm trying to say is that they are looking for a manager that will work within their system. That they have made that very clear. They are not going to change that for anybody. So they just need to find that person. Like it's up to them to find that person. Because Poch came in and then he changed his tune. He came in, they made it clear to him, this is our system. We are going to scout the players and everything. And then he changed his tune. Once he got in the door, he wanted to change the policy and get in players he wanted. That's not going to work, right?
But you see, the problem with not doing that and not allowing that to our manager, no elite club does that. It's only small little clubs that win nothing, that is do those things that all they're talking about.
I understand.
You know, like Bayern Munich, they don't scout without the manager. Ajax don't do it either. You know, Real Madrid don't do it either. Juventus, Milan, none of those big clubs that won stuff, that win stuff, just do that. It's only small, tiny clubs that are selling clubs that have that structure that is by who they want and the manager have to deal with it. Think about that. You want to bring that system to your big club.
You know what you are saying is not true, right?
And what I'm saying is exactly true, and you could go and check it out yourself.
Even at Chelsea, before this model, even under Abramovich,
you'll buy players for Ancelotti.
Hold on, Mark and Poch, chill for a second. I want to hear what Vegeta has to say, guys. And also, a big shout out to everybody that's just joining in. Joe Blackman, big up to you. Everybody in the chat, shout out to you. Imran Khan was wondering how was this prediction table looking. It looks like we're gonna do the prediction table. We'll finish it on a 2 stream. But I want to shout out the people. Match Day 38 has some big earners. The big earner is Imran Khan. Also, Sashiv had 13 as well, 13 points, and I have 10. Mitch has 10. But here's the thing:
4 points.
We're not complete yet. It's not complete. Mark, you had 4 points because you predicted 7-1 United. What is that? What is that? What is that?
I know.
Explain yourself. What is this 7-1 United? So,
you know, I must predict United to go big, bro. It's the
bro,
last game.
I'm gonna.
I
keep
knew this was going to be a goal difference.
Right.
goal
Sashim, bro, big shout out to you. I mean, I was very much just my strategy was 2-1 to all the home teams except the United one. And look, I ended up I ended up with not too bad. You know, it's like
Yeah, you weren't that bad.
10 points. That's how you get 10 right there. But I this table is not complete. I have to remember match day 34 was played on the final week as well. This is 3 fixtures: Spurs, City, Brighton, Chelsea, and United, Newcastle. As soon as I update those ones, we will do a part 2, and we will know exactly who won and how everybody did in the predictions table. So shout out to you guys. I just want to just keep the suspense going. Right now we're talking the managerial go round, and let's keep that conversation going. Vegeta, where are you with this, bro?
I'm just gonna try and recollect my thoughts because I've just been listening attentively to Mark and Poch, just to hear their points. And I won't lie, at the end of the first speech, that sounded like hopium. And I know this because when Sir Alex left us, we went through this thing of we're so used to winning that when the first managers didn't work out, we're like, no, we'll be back. We still will be back 10 years later. Ask Liverpool. You guys are still, especially with the new owner who's trying to figure things out. If you think you're 1 or 2, 3 changes away, especially with the way they've been moving, bro, which is actually where I was gonna be going with this. I know we said Roman Abramovich, wara. That guy was at Chelsea for 19 seasons and had 13 coaches. This guy has been here for how long and has 5 coaches.
Already.
That for me,
his firing rate is higher than Abramovich. You're right.
Yeah, that's so
bro. It smells of a lack of a plan and a lack of clear direction, because this whole thing of players for the manager, for me personally, is nonsense. It has to be players for the club, because if the club has a philosophy and a way they want to play, in Roman's case, he just wants to win. That was his philosophy, and that was what he wanted to do. That's how he bought, and it seemed to work for him. But right now, it's almost as if they're just vibing, bro. They're like, oh, what's the next shiny toy? Take this.
Press the buy button now.
The what button?
The buy.
The buy button.
Yeah. Like, honestly, bro, I don't like. You see, even like the finishing of the 6th thing.
Yeah.
I honestly do think it's down to like circumstances and capitalizing on it. I don't think it's a true reflection of that Chelsea team. To be honest, that's just me. Watching from the outside. I could be wrong. I'm not claiming to be a know-it-all. I'm just saying, looking at the evidence presented in front of me, 5 managers
I can
different playing style.
categorically tell you, as a Chelsea fan who watches them every week, that you are actually wrong.
Wow.
Okay, and I'm happy for you that you say I'm wrong, but I'm just giving my opinion. Look, I'm happy. If you're a Chelsea fan, you saying I'm wrong. I know. You got a bigger sample size.
No, I'm
happy for you.
But I think this is why I try to provide like context for people who don't watch us every week and don't know what's happening all the time, because on the outside it might look like there is no strategy, and that's why, like, I was surprised by this, but I still
hold on. I just want to tell Mark, Mark, please, you have the keys. They're calling me downstairs at work, so I'm in the conversation, but I'm
all right.
All right.
No, I hear that, man. And look, most of us probably watch our teams more than any other team.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if we're trying to predict, let's say, for instance, if we have a show where we're saying we're going to predict which teams are going to finish at which level in the table, there are certain factors that we're taking into consideration. Maybe we're wrong because, like you say, you guys have a bigger sample size of your own football club. Right. But I'm just saying, as a person who's used to nonsense at United, not having a that's just where I'm coming from. You see, it's like me being a parent. I'm not saying I know what your child is like, but I'm saying,
you know what your child is capable of doing.
I know. I've seen enough diapers to know what poo-poo looks like, and honestly, the choices that Todd Boehly has made, maybe in the long term, I'll eat my words. He'll be right. I'm just saying, as a normal human being who's trying to make sense of what he's doing, the logic for me is not logicking, because if you've got a footballing strategy, for instance, like Manchester City, whether you like them or not, they're at the top of the food chain and they seem to be doing something right outside of cheating. But if you've noticed, these people sit down and say, what do we want to do as Manchester City? Not what do we want to do as Pep Guardiola Football Club. And I sometimes worry when we have this thing of managers don't have their players. No, managers must be brought in because
and I
first of
agree
all,
with you. I agree with you very much. I think that was the point of disagreement between the two, because so at Manchester City, when they brought Pep in, they had already laid the groundwork for Pep. Like Manchester City planned for Pep. They brought in sporting directors who had worked with Pep before and everything, right? This is
Yeah, they're
different.
bringing the whole Barcelona to
They
teams.
brought, yeah, they brought a setup.
But not
They
every
brought a
team could do
setup
that. The
for him.
problem is what Vegeta's saying, bro, is that we understand that they could pre-plan, but if you don't have that option to pre-plan, then you had to work it out cordially, meet and organize, like the term organizational structure, have a sit down, decide how you want to go forward, what is the steps you had to take, and employ those steps one by one and take your time. Now, I agree with Vegeta, because at the same time, at the end of the day, bro, it's not like if we're not saying it because we're just looking at the outside looking in. At the same time, your team, it needs some stability, and
It
at the
needs
same
what?
time, the
Sorry, you cut
revolving
out.
door managers is not all, whether or not, the way you say it, for me, when you say the manager, it wasn't the manager time, or it was the wrong time. In a way, for me, the solution to that would be is to give him more time, because
Yeah.
then it will be in time. And it just seemed like for every fan
So,
recently.
Mark, I think this is the argument I was trying to make earlier, right? That they want to give. This is why I'm saying they are one decision away from getting it right. They want to give somebody time, but they want to give the time to the right manager that is fit for their project, not just any manager that's good. They want the manager that will come in and work with the players that they have scouted. So you see how at the end of getting to the end of the season, people were talking about, oh wait, Chelsea actually now look better without Enzo Fernandez. Why? Because now they have Conor Gallagher, who is more of a robust player. He can run up and down the field, and he seems to suit Poch more. So, all right. So then all of a sudden, if you give the power to Poch, then the 115 million investment you made into Enzo, whether you agree with that investment or not, right? That's a different conversation. But if you give the power to Poch, now that investment is becoming questionable.
What I mean,
right?
the argument for that, bro, is
Mark,
not based on footballing. It's not based on the best footballing opportunity. Yeah.
Let me land real quick. So, if you take the other side of the argument, the other side is that if you look at the scouting that the club structure have done, the scouting, now they look vindicated because Malo Gusto is looking like a good player. Caicedo is looking like a good player. Kopama, who nobody knew about last season, is already looking like a good player. Noni Madueke, towards the end of the season, is now also showing like he's a good player. Nicola Jackson, despite all his faults, has also still shown that he's a good player. So if you look at and this is just their first season in the league, they are all very young. They are all getting to play together with each other for the first time, and you can see what's beginning to cook together. So if you take that evidence, then the club will also say, no, we trust our structure because the players that we are getting based on our data is good. And their performances towards the end of the season is beginning to show it. So we want to stick with that structure. That's the big difference.
I hear that, but
whoever the
what
coach is,
my question is before you keep going, right?
This is what they are looking for.
But you see, that don't answer the question on Enzo. That don't answer your defense on Enzo, and they don't answer the question on Enzo.
Let me land my point, and then you can ask any question you want. So ultimately, what they are looking for is a coach that will come in and then say, these are the players you have scouted. Great. What are their attributes? Great. This is the kind of football we can play with them. That's it. And that person, like they will come and probably ask you, "Oh, we are trying to get this player. What do you think?" And maybe you can give your opinion, but they are not going to give you the power to say, "Go and buy me this person." Never.
Okay.
That has never happened and will never happen.
I'll
So
keep this quick because I know Vegeta want to say something, right? And
yeah,
I know Sechev want to have a say as well.
yeah,
So I just
yeah.
wanted to say this two things. One, yes, start off talking about Enzo not going to be value. It would seem like the scouting would be vindicated on Enzo because he basically not proven to be successful. So while the other players are
No, it's just
successful
this
that have
season that
that's not
he's
wait, hold on.
yeah.
While
But Enzo played
he
well
has
last
not
season
been
under Potter.
successful so far as a signing, in my opinion, I think the other players that you talked about have been doing well, 100%. Now, the problem with me and that statement is that so you would sacrifice the team for Enzo because the team playing better without him. There could be some way of shape or form they could find a way to make it work to sell him, whether it be next season or the other season or somehow, because at the end of the day, one man is not the team, and whether you all make a mistake is $100 or $200 million, as the executive problem. That's not the coach problem, right? And two, there's the most key thing in what you said is when the coach come in and said, "This is the style of play we could play with these players that you recruit." What if that style of play is not what they have envisioned for when they was recruiting those players? So that's the same.
No,
These are the
but they
problems.
have
No, just
recruited.
now, wait, just now.
They have recruited the players who suits the
Okay, but
style that
you
they know.
understand what I'm saying, though, bro. You
All the
said
players
X.
they've recruited are
Just now,
short,
wait.
short,
But
technical, quick
Poch. All I'm
players.
saying is
They
this,
put a
right?
very-
You made a statement
Yeah,
that if the coach is going to come in and say, "Okay, these are the players. This
Yeah.
is what style of play we could play with these players," right?
yeah.
Right. What I am saying to you is there's quite a possibility that after analyzing the players, he might say, "Well, listen, can't do that exact style with these players. I might need something more."
Then they are
Right?
not the right
And
coach. It's
all
easy.
right,
They
but
move on.
but you see there again when
That's the
this is
thing people are not understanding. They move on.
no, but you see that's the problem. You see, because I'm looking at it one-sided. Because if you look at it like they are not the right coach. Why can't it be that y'all make mistake buying some of the players? It's the same thing. It works hand in hand. It's called balance, But such a Vegeta, which I know y'all want to have your say about that as well. So
Yeah,
still
yeah, I'm still here. Yeah,
go ahead.
I'll just be frankly honest with you, right? I think Chelsea were, I thought Chelsea in the last couple of weeks they were good. I think the team was basically starting to gel, and I thought like the team was actually really stable going forward, but I don't know it. I don't think it's the right move at the moment because if you guys were with uh Pochettino next season, you guys will easily get top four. I think you guys will massively improve.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think in their mind they think they can actually get a coach who will be able to work within the system long term. In their mind, we're about to find out whether that's true or not. But I think in their mind they think they can find a coach who will be able to work within the system long term. And even though they know that Poch is good and can get them success if he does not align with the strategy. Yeah, man. That's the same reason why they let Tuchel go. It's the same reason why they let Tuchel go. Same reason.
Now those guys better pray then, because the way they are pointing and firing people. Imagine you're in a relationship and in the last 2 years you had 5 partners, bro. Either you are very unstable human or you just don't know how to choose partners, because that is weird, bro. You can't just, whenever things are getting tough, you dip. That's just wrong to me.
I think the one coach they should have kept was Potter. Potter is their coach. Like the model that they have, the kind of coach they are looking for is Graham Potter. The one who just come and sit there and then just coach the players and nothing else. Just coach them. He doesn't have anything to say with recruitment and whatnot, and he will offer his insights, but that's it. It was Potter. But they gave him such terrible circumstances. He wasn't successful, and they didn't have the patience to wait for him, and they sacked him. He was the one coach that they sacked that I didn't understand. Potter.
And I think above and beyond that, that guy came and all of a sudden changed his his whole personality changed. I don't know if it's because he's like, I'm at a big club now. I gotta. It's like, bro.
It's not just him. Everybody. Have you seen all these young boys? All these Nicola Jackson just came here yesterday and he's dyeing his hair blue and all.
That's how I know that the mentality
Caicedo is now dyeing his hair blonde and all these things. All these.
I'm sorry. I think that reeks of those are red flags for me because elite people they've always known that they are there. It's just a matter of them getting their chance.
But see,
because
this is what people miss. The whole Chelsea project is not elite people. Everybody in the Chelsea project right now is taking a step up. For all of them, the players, the sporting directors, for everyone, this Chelsea job is a promotion for them. All of them.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that for good players and managers, whether they're moving from like Brighton to Chelsea, if they have it in them, they're not going to go through such a psychological and physical change that way just to show that, yay, I'm here. I mean, look at, for instance, I'll go back in the
in London now. What are you saying?
Then those people. You can look at Jude Bellingham as a proper example, bro. Yeah, look at Jude Bellingham. He take any fancy haircut? No. He dye his hair? No. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings?
Exactly.
No. I'm just saying. Really. Now, while it's not a major issue for me, it's not a major issue, bro. I being honest, because I don't care if a player go on party and drink 10 gallons of alcohol. If he come back and score 2 goals in the next game, I 100% cool with that. Because at the end of the day, they are human. They need the time to release and do whatever they have to do. Yeah, but at the same time, bro, when it says it's like the excuse is always the manager or the excuse is always something, think about it like this, right? And this is how I look at Ineos, bro. They're not that proven. Just like Todd Boehly and his team. They're not proven, right? They didn't do an amazing job at Nice, and we don't know what Todd Boehly and them gonna do because they was never into football before. So I look at it like it's a trial and error situation. They're just gambling and hoping that they get it right the best way that they see fit according to their plans. And hopefully it work, to be honest, being real. Because at the end of the day, if you look at Chelsea for a good example, you all spend $1 billion on a squad. In a way, that squad have to work. So I could understand your philosophy in thinking that get a manager who will make the squad work. But for me at Man United, it's the opposite. I believe that the squad we don't need to make this squad work. We could break this squad up and get a squad that will work under the system that we need to play. And it's just a difference of situation and perspective. Now, while I look at it as there are some players that will have to be sacrificed, of course, you might have to take a loss. It's part and parcel with business. And if Chelsea not willing to take a loss on one player for the greater good of the team, and like if Manchester United not willing to do it, then we're going to probably suffer in mediocrity for a while longer.
Yeah. No, if I can just land on my previous point, I wasn't saying that them changing their hairstyles and whatever is. I'm just saying that if you've got such a drastic personality change because you feel like you need to do this to prove that you're at a big club, for me, it's a red flag because certain people's personalities just carry with them no matter where they're going. Like Hazard didn't just become a hard worker all of a sudden because he's playing for Chelsea and Madrid. He just became Hazard. He just happens to be playing at a bigger club. You feel what I'm saying? Like Rooney left Everton, came to us. He's still Rooney. He didn't like when I saw flipping Potter changing suits. I'm like, my guy, bro, chill, be yourself, bro. Like they brought you here for a reason. But if you feel like you need to now start adapting who you are, I mean, I don't know, bro. That's just me, and that's just me. Because like even in other walks of life, if I back myself, bro, I don't care. I'm in London Lights. I'm Ibra. I'm me. If all of a sudden I have an inferiority complex and I feel like I need to start doing certain things to prove that I'm here, I've arrived. That for me, I won't be surprised if down the line, the pressure of wherever I am, it consumes me because already I felt it before I even joined. That's all I was saying. That thing. But the whole, if they wanna have lives outside of football, of course. I mean, football's not the be all and end all. It's just their jobs, you know. And I agree with Mark. With us, the play situation is a bit different because these guys are almost like a Lego puzzle that's mixed up with like a jigsaw puzzle. Some of these pieces don't match up with what we're trying to do, and they've been here for long enough for us to say get out. I mean, people who are still holding on to the likes of Luke Shaw and Scott McTominay and whoever they're holding on to. There's so many
respect Luke
managers.
Shaw. Luke Shaw is going to the Euros. Respect Luke.
Respect who? Respect
Bro,
what?
this
This guy needs to be investigated, man.
bro, charity cases, you hear me right, bro? Like charity case, he didn't play. How much games he played this season, bro? The man ain't playing what 4 months? He ain't played no football in what 3 or 4 months, bro? Come on,
Bro, he
man.
hasn't played for 4 months, man. That's crazy. Madness.
Bro, in my honest opinion, bro, that's a disrespect to some of the other English players who playing in that position, bro, who should be getting a chance. Being real.
Or another defender, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm still
who
surprised.
do they have? That like
Like,
is-
Chilwell not English.
I mean,
No,
Chilwell has also been injured for a lot of the season. Chilwell
He
and
played more
Shaw.
games than Luke Shaw this season. I'm sure about that.
That, for me, the fact that
Chilwell's
players
been
like
injured for a
Tomori
lot.
still can't even sniff this team is wild, bro. And we're trying to put in injured people. This man, you know what?
This
I'm not
is what
an
I
English
don't
supporter,
understand.
so I
Like
don't give a damn.
the English, these people they talk about the pyramid and all what go into the championship. Go into the championship, you know.
Why, bro?
Nah,
I mean, I understand
If
the
you're looking for
championship,
left
but
backs, and you can find some in the Premier League, go into the championship and find what is this?
bro, they have left backs playing across Europe, bro. They could look. England
I was
is one
about
of
to
the
say, Mark.
the countries that most featured around the world football leagues. I don't understand. Y'all guys act like if y'all is a small country like Trinidad with 1.8 million people is like what? Not 50, 60 million people living in English people is that. I mean, bro, you'll have a giant pool of talent to pick from. You're not using it right.
This whole
I think
Brexit
for
thing,
some-
we don't play in the league is just easy.
Imagine
Going
this.
to
Have this defender. What's his name? This English defender who playing in AC Milan. Man went in the Champions League semi-final and then he got a call up.
Who? Tomori?
Tomorrow, yeah. This fella had a winner Scudetto.
Tomori, man.
Winner Scudetto, and then he get selected for the English team behind Harry Maguire. Now Harry Maguire have a real good season this season, so you can't complain about his selection
They
this year.
they called Gerald Kwanzaa, the Liverpool kid. They called him.
Yeah.
And they
He
called
in that
Can you
Jared,
imagine?
they called Jared Brantwaite from Everton.
Wait, the one who got Garnacho break after putting him down on the ground for 4 times, three possible handballs. They only
This
give
is why
one.
it will never come home. These people are so disrespectful. Like they act like English players only play in England, and that's their problem. They don't cost their net far enough. There's talented English players playing in other leagues, and that's why I don't never come. You know what? It's fine. I don't support England in these tournaments anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bro, I had 2
I'm
teams to support before England anyway. Italy
As a
is
South
my
African,
number 1
I
in
can
Europe, bro.
never support
Italy
England.
for me in
Never,
Europe.
never happen.
And after Italy, well, Deutschland.
I don't know who I'm supporting in the Euros, but it can never be the English people. No. The rivalry between us and England. No, thanks.
Actually, this
No,
season,
but England have a team of a quality, bro. They should be winning things. Bro.
They should be winning.
The amount of top players England have, in my honest opinion, bro, Gareth Southgate doing them a disservice.
But England winning this tournament is bad for our health because then they're gonna start saying Gareth Southgate to United, and they'll say he's won the Euros.
You won the Euros.
These crackheads.
Anyway, I just saying. Let me know now before I go on and get elaborate forearm tattoo. My whole forearm sleeve done, because if that's the case, I know I removing my Man United tattoo, bro. Anytime Southgate to United, that's it. I'm not even waiting for him to get sacked, bro. I'm removing it one time.
So wait, if Ten Hag gets fired, are you like not? Are you upset?
No, but I mean, bro, I'll be upset, but at the same time, not like that, bro. The Southgate, what are you talking about here? You see England for the last however long, how many tournaments, they ain't doing anything, bro. They're just disappointing. I can't take that.
And that's what I'm saying. England winning is not good for our health as United fans. So I don't know. People who are English and United fans, they need to think about their lives. Which one do they want? Do they want the Euros at the expense of this man being sold to us? I don't know.
Nope.
I mean, they tried it.
No, not for me as well. Yeah.
They tried
Yeah, I'll
selling
be
Southgate with no Euro, guys, and no World Cup. Imagine him with the winner's medal. Gosh.
I can't even begin to imagine that, bro. That's a catastrophe.
Hmm.
I can't
But
another club
guys,
just
I'm gonna have to let you guys ramble on for like another 15 minutes. I'm gonna drop out for a little bit, and when I come back, we'll close the show because unless Papi come back, because I have to get to class. Right? So
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
dropping out for
definitely.
like 10 minutes, guys. You guys go ahead and discuss, and I'll be back in a few.
All right.
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah, I think for this Euros 2024, I'm actually keen to support Denmark for this Euros.
that is a very obscure choice, my friend. But hey, do you, buddy?
Hoyland for me, man. Yeah, Hoyland is there for me.
Me, I'm just the TV spectator as an African. I mean, I already watched my country not enough on. It is what it is,
Yeah,
bro.
fair
So
enough,
for
man.
once, I'm just gonna be relaxing. I'm going to
And
be doing
just vibing,
watch-alongs
just vibing.
and
Yeah,
just
just vibe.
vibing, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
man.
just trying to get subscribers, bro. That's it. That's all I'm doing with these Euros.
Just
Yeah,
vibe, man.
But what
yeah.
are the
I
games
mean,
to watch this Euros? Let me see.
yeah.
Euros.
I can just check it for you as well.
Euros. I don't know.
2024. Spain against Croatia, maybe 16th of June. No, actually, I think it should be 15 June in UK time.
Okay. Because if I'm
Yeah.
going to be doing watch-alongs, I just want to watch the teams that are worth watching. I'm not going to be sitting around for like a I don't know. I don't know what team can I say. What pool? What group has got a bad team? Let's see. The heck? What's going on here?
England, as per usual, they have like a decent group, to be honest.
How would they get knocked out in the group stages, bro? Me personally.
Yeah, at least.
Tired of the Southgate stuff, bro.
Southgate rumors will be shut down.
Also, it also hurt England fans at the same time. So two there's one stone. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Let's see. See, I wouldn't watch like a Slovakia versus Romania. I mean, what am I doing there? Nah.
Romania.
What is that? Nah. That's disgusting. So wait, this kicks off when?
It starts on 14th of June, I think. UK, as per the UK timing.
Okay. No, I hope they have good refereeing. I mean, we set the standard at AFCON. No, I think the Europeans need to look into getting our refs who know how to use VAR. I'm just saying,
Bro, I know. Yeah, I'm just looking to Group F at the moment. So it's Turkey. If you know AFTV Turkish, he supports Turkey as well.
Yeah. Oh,
We have Georgia as well.
Portugal.
All right, guys.
Wait, who do you guys think will win the Euros?
I have to run as well.
Yeah.
Go to the gym here.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
I just came in at the top of a hat. Who do you think is going to win Shatir? Like, if you had to choose, okay, a definitive winner and a dark horse. Let's put it that way.
Dark horse, I'm going to say maybe. I would actually say Denmark for some reason.
There's more
Because I think Denmark might make it to semifinals again. I think for the Euros trophy, it's either France or Germany.
In the final?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I feel like Germany is going to pull a Cote d'Ivoire because they're hosting and somehow make it in the final if they don't play good. I'm telling you, bro. Something tells me that this home nation is going to find its way Because remember, Ivory Coast wasn't doing well in the AFCON tournament, and somehow,
Oh yeah,
bro,
true.
they got to the final. I don't know if it's because of the spirit of their homelands or what. But if I had to choose like a favorite, I'm going
Where is
to
it playing? Is it playing in like? Oh, it's playing in Germany. Okay. It's playing in
Yeah, they're
Germany.
in Germany. They're in Germany. So
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe Portugal's
yeah.
a shout for
Yeah. Portugal's another good shot for real.
and then
Yeah.
a dark horse. I'm gonna say Germany's a dark horse because they've sucked in the previous tournaments. But I expect them to do a lot better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. That's true though. Yeah,
I don't know if
because
they
Germany in
qualified by
that group
virtue
stage, so
of
yeah.
or what. Wait, Georgia is playing in this thing. Yeah. Okay.
Georgia. Um,
Yeah, they
I only
if
know. I only know. I only know only one Georgian player, and he plays for he plays in Syria, and his name is so hard for me to even pronounce
is it
his
that
name.
guy
So
from Napoli, bro? Is it,
yeah. Napoli, man. It's so hard for me to pronounce,
yeah,
man.
no, I don't know how to say that
Quara.
guy, bro. Oh wow, Shashif, you actually gonna try it, bro. I'm not trying to get like cancelled on these YouTube streets. I just started, eh? Hey guys, please subscribe. Some of us we just started on the YouTubes. Please subscribe to
Yeah,
Sachif if you want to hear
definitely,
him
man.
attempt these hard names. I don't know why he's trying, but he's trying.
Yeah, I'm
Subscribe.
just
Hear him try.
yeah, I'm just trying to pronounce his name. Quara Sheklia.
Surely we can put this into like Google and ask Google, how do you say this? Oh gosh, I think I must go now because my kids are also losing their heads. That's it. How do you say this guy's name? How to say? Let's see. Maybe we'll learn something new. Let's see. What does Google say? Give me something. Oh. Oh gosh, nope. There's no way.
Oh yeah, I've just failed to notice.
No.
Europa League final is actually tonight. Damn.
Is it?
Yeah, I've just noticed.
Tabi Alonso FC, let's go. I want to see them
Yeah.
going invincible. So the next time Arsenal can say, mine is gold. I say, brah, you didn't go undefeated. Shut up.
Oh my god.
This is better.
Wait, are they like 51 games unbeaten in all competitions? I just heard some stats saying that.
Hey, bro, they haven't lost a damn thing, bro. Since
They
the
haven't
league.
lost.
They're in the
My
German
God.
Cup final. I don't know when that is. And they're in the Europa final. But I'm seeing here, discuss Marcus Rashford. Shachif, what do you have to say about Rashford and his situation? Should he play in the final? Because that's another thing I've been seeing people talk about.
I don't even trust Rashford against Kyle Walker, bro. I think he lost his pace from like last season. If I'm being honest with you, I think last season he kind of overplayed a lot. But maybe I don't know. It's just I don't know. He's just not in his right state of mind. So I'll be happy for him to even take to actually to take a break from the season. And I I think Rashford is staying, even though I want him sold. So yeah, I like bro. Honestly, watch this guy. Rashford turns up next season and he scores 40 GS.
You know, I hope so because he's been talking about, hey, you guys are doubting me, keep doubting me, then I'll show up. Bro, I'm still waiting, bro. These crickets in the background waiting for this man to show up and prove us wrong. Last season, to be fair to him, had a good World Cup, had a good good purple patch in the season. So I wasn't really upset with him.
Yeah.
This season,
Yeah,
it's more so that he's back to like default settings, Marcus. Like he got Rashford on the bench versus 150 charges. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think
that.
I think Rashford in the last 10 minutes impact. Yeah, I will take it. I wouldn't mind that. But like I had some odd feeling he's going to start. I think Rashford's going to start, and which is what I kind of don't want. I don't want Rashford to start, man. I don't even trust him against Kyle Walker.
I don't trust him, period, bro. Because here's my thing, right? If Ten Hag is staying, and I like I don't care either way. To be honest, at this point, the
Yeah,
last thing I want to see him doing is playing Rashford in the final just because he's a Rashford. No, dude. Play the people who've been showing up, who've tried, even if they suck. Put Ahmad,
correct.
who's available in the
Absolutely.
final. Ahmad, Anthony, Garnacho. I don't know about Garnacho if he's gonna start. He was rested, wasn't he, in the last game of the league?
Garnacho played last game.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
It shows you how much
Garnacho
I
played
care.
last game.
But I'm just saying, pay
So
people based on their merits to show that you're the boss, bro.
100%,
Because
100%,
the reason
100%.
the reason why I want Rashford gone is to set an example by Ineos to say that we are trying to become a serious club, and you do that by taking people who are not serious.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
Facts.
we can't play football at Rashford's emotions. That's crazy. Like we can't be like everything we make excuses for him, and then we must wait for him to feel better. Come on, dude. No, nobody cares about how I feel on a Monday when people are bantering us when we are losing 7-1. No, no.
Let them. Yeah, yeah. I'm not actually
So
bothered about the rival fans either way. So yeah, it is what it is,
yeah,
man.
bro. Like Rashford needs to go. That's why even like with Luke Shaw, like there's enough of a sample size with these guys that they can leave. Like there's no reason to keep them here. I don't understand fans saying he's gonna have a good season.
True.
Even if he leaves
No,
and goes to another team and plays better, I'm happy for him. He's not doing it for us. So what's the point?
exactly. Yeah. What's the point? We need players who could actually show up. That's literally probably it is.
Bro, he literally this season he was taking up space for people like Anthony who had 1 or 2 good games. They come off because Rashford must play. I don't like that, bro. I just want a clean slate. If the manager's gonna stay, he needs a clean slate. He needs to get different players in the front line. Because clearly when people want to play football at United, we play decently. That's the only thing I'm holding on to. The fact that we played decently against Arsenal. Actually, from Arsenal until the end of the season, we played okay.
Yeah, we played
Because
alright.
people
Yeah.
put effort. People just put, and that's if we go into the game against City with a little bit of effort, we don't have to roll over. We can try and steal it and win. You get what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's why I
Exactly.
need people like Rashford, who I don't know if he's gonna be feeling like the whole world is on his neck that day, or he's gonna be happy. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't cater to Rashford's emotions at this stage in the game.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think I know. There was like a couple of streams ago, I think KG was saying like he wouldn't sell Rashford to Arsenal. Like I wouldn't mind him going to Arsenal because the because for the I mean because the environment of that club is so far good. They are they've been loving life. It's so probably I wouldn't mind Rashford going to Arsenal because I remember we even took Robin Van Persie to us. So yeah,
I just think for the betterment of for him and the club, we need money. Anything we get for him is pure profit. He
I will
needs a
get
change of
him.
scenery because he looks like, you know what, he's so tired of proving himself. I don't know if bots came back just to freeze frame on us. I'm thoroughly confused.
No, I'm not frozen. What are you talking about?
No, you're still frozen, my friend.
I was about to say, bro, it can't be my internet.
Still. Anyway, I'm still here. I can hear everything. We're good.
Yeah, bro. What do you want to talk about with regards to Sterling, bro? What did Sterling do? I don't watch Chelsea, guys. I've got enough problems with United.
No, I mean it's like another inclusion that like I feel, or rather exclusion by Southgate. Sterling is almost all when Rashford is called, Sterling is called, and there's a fall off there that is a little bit not spoken about, you know. And I was bringing it up while Poch FC was still in here, but you know it's fine. He's gone. But like the main thing is that, you know, for me it highlights the difference between United and Chelsea, right? If Sterling was at United, it would have been like a lot more front page, a lot more like, yo, what's going on with this guy? But you know, he has a lot less mental hurdles to deal with just by virtue of being at Chelsea, you know. So that's really for me the reason why I was like, let's make sure not to forget it. But
I hear what bots
craziness. Oh, Calvin Phillips also got
because of Kabe.
Wow,
Kabe.
wow.
It was just too
tried a lot of
undeniable. Kabe.
changes that Southgate is
Yeah.
making, it seems.
They told me that
Mm.
Kabe wouldn't make it. Look at their lives now. Kabe in the pre-squad.
And Jordan Henderson.
Nah,
honestly, I'm actually glad though. I'm actually glad that it just finally happened because like Jordan Henderson has been really underperforming the last couple of years now. So finally Southgate has done okay with this with his selection wise. I mean like the left back situation is like kind of questionable. Maybe he could have maybe picked that Luton Town's left back. Maybe I don't know.
don't know, bro. But you know what? Nah? And Henderson thought he was a scumbag by going back to Ajax. He thought he was gonna like play his way into the Euro squad. I saw what he was doing. He thought he could get one last dance like he's Michael Jordan. No, man, you suck, bro. You're not a Liverpool.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't it, man. Yeah, he ain't it, man.
Mino had a breakout season. I hope he continues his form. The kid looks cold. He just needs cultivation. You know, he needs some good soil. Get him the right seniors around him. I don't know, the right manager at this stage is in there. You know what I've noticed with this whole United manager thing, just as a side note? It almost feels like ever since Ineos took over United's footballing things, these journalists don't seem to know what is going on the footballing side of things. Because we've been linked to 20 million managers. Usually that happens with players, which look you can get away with because there's a lot of players out there. Fair enough. But you're linking us with every manager that needs a job. Looks wild to me.
Yes, yeah, it's like a it's like a free it's like a free payroll jobs kind of stuff, you know.
Broski, I don't know. I feel like they're throwing stuff out there and hoping something sticks, bro. I think gone are the days, it seems, I could be wrong, but it feels like gone are the days where these people knew, for whatever reason, one or another, what is going on at our club, you know? It's because they just
Absolutely.
like...
Big up,
Even with
guys.
the
I'll catch you guys later.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Mark.
Go for it.
Because even like the backroom stuff, nobody would have said that Omar Barada is going to be our CEO. They knew nothing, bro. They knew when we knew, essentially, which is funny. Even with the
Yeah.
Wilcox thing, they knew when we knew that it's done and dusted. So even with the manager thing, some people, I'm looking at Twitter now. Apparently, DeMario says that is it DeMarzio,
Yeah, I
whatever
saw.
that guy.
Yeah,
He's saying
yeah, I
that
saw
Ten
in
Hag
the yeah, I
won't
saw
be
the
around.
yeah, I saw in the I just saw in the group chat. I was like, is he is he the like a reliable source? Because he was the same guy who was he was just trying to bring us up the news about Osimhen to United, I think.
Hey man, it sounds like he's having a very bad year for a footballing journalist because it almost feels like it's a clash of who's gonna be right between Romano, Ornstein, and everybody else. Basically, at the moment, it feels like Ornstein and Romano have their pulses on, the hand on the
Yeah,
pulse in terms of what's going on.
Ornstein for me, I usually just rely on Ornstein at the moment.
No, but is the guy who runs MUFC what is MUFC MPB? This guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, Di Marzio, that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
If somebody has bad receipts like saying that Qatar was coming, I've resented all those guys.
That's what I was saying, but it feels like people are like shooting blanks and hoping something lands, bro, to be honest.
Yes.
Because I'm more
hoping that
leaning towards
they score with them blanks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They just they're closing their eyes and shooting, they're like hopefully it hits target. Nobody seems to know. I don't know. Somebody said they're deleting they're firing snitches. I think the snitches are getting fired. I think all the leaks, they brought in a plumber at United, all the leaks are getting sorted out. If anything, what I need to be seeing is United medical staff under restructuring or fired,
Mhm.
something along those lines.
Mhm.
Because we can't go into next season with these criminals, these
Yeah.
Judases, too many
That's
Judases,
serious Judases, bro. Serious.
007s, as we say on this channel, agents.
So for real, for real. And at the end of the day, obviously, they're trying to make a living and just you know create clicks and stuff like that. But they can't play with us like this. These guys are serious 007 agents. If they, for real, man. Yeah.
Guys, is Pogba retiring from football because he's trending? Wow.
Who? You said Pogba?
Paul Labile Pogba.
Is Pogba retiring from football?
Pogba is retiring not by choice, I think.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
But it seems like he's made it official because he posted on IG, football will miss you. It was a real pleasure to play against you. Or was he talking about Kroos? I don't know, but he's trending. I don't know what's going on, guys. What's going on with Pogba?
I just saw right now he's trending, and yeah, it's just like we won't see him at the Euros.
Oh, shame. But you know what?
Yeah.
Drugs are not good for you kids. This is the moral of the story.
Yeah, him and obviously Tony Cruz. We already know about that, but it seems like wait.
Modric is getting another deal apparently. And Modric is a
deal? Modric?
Luka Modric. Yes.
Wow.
That guy's a diehard, bruh. Wow, a new deal. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, is he? Wait, is he actually extending the new deal again? Damn.
It looks
Luka
like Madrid
Modric,
and him. Yeah, it looks like Madrid and him are talking because if he was leaving, I think they would have probably announced it closely or after Tony leaving, or even together, because they've been a midfield partnership. If you think about it, so it would have made sense if they announced both. But it seems like Luka's going to be here next season.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? Even if they got rid of him, these guys are so Madrid. I know they didn't play good, even though they made it to the final and won their league. But the way they've reconstructed that team is scary, in my opinion. If they get a coach that wants to be like as robotic about football as Pep, to get the best out of those guys,
I hear what you're saying, Vegeta. I got a bone to toss to you guys. What are you saying? Cruise to Man United, 1 season. Come on.
See, you are the problem with this fan base. So we want to retirement home.
But
you want to see the old age.
Hear me out.
Yeah, you are.
Listen. We might as well. Exactly.
Okay.
Boss. Exactly. Like just 1 season. While Kobe Mano needs a mentor. We are getting rid of Ericsson. There's a big exodus. We need guys that are free, basically.
So are we coming Madrid's feeder club? Is that what's going on here, guys? They're just throwing their points at us.
Oh, you want
Because
Pretty much.
That's madness, bro.
It depends, though.
Retirement club FC, bro. We are basically retirement club, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Can you imagine? We're getting on calls and saying we're in a rebuild, and this guy wants to bring Tony Kroos. Oh,
come on! Just 1 season.
Are we shopping at hospice to rebuild this club? Is that what we're doing?
Stephanie says between a rock and a hard place photo.
Hey, big ups to Stephanie. Hey, when my channel grows, you can also pop in. I'll make you a mod. You're like the universal mod.
Oh, Stephanie is the mods of all mods. Like,
yeah, she's like, I need her on my books. I just need to grow my clientele first before I get you on my books.
Stephanie is great people, bro. She'll be supporting, obviously. So.
Yo, bro. But nah, bro, I can't, bro. We can't be shopping at hospitals and we are united, guys. That's no, guys.
All right, I hear it.
I won't lie. If that's who we become, if we become Scraps FC, because that's literally what we're doing. We'll take your scraps. We'll take your scraps. We'll take your scraps. If we're gonna become scraps,
We'll cook something. We'll cook something. It's like
Oh,
you know when
no.
there's no food in the kitchen and you're just improvising. You're just like, all right. There's these eggs. We can also add this. We can do like you make a meal that like from out of
from
nothing.
leftovers.
Leftovers,
Making like a meal from
exactly,
leftovers.
and
Just-
warm up the potatoes from a week ago.
Yeah, that's a college student meal. Oh no.
Nah, not that one, man.
Sure. Sorry
come
to
on,
the
man.
people who heard me. Hey, me, I'm always moving around. I'm very expressive with my hands. I'm African.
Yes, sir.
But I did say, guys, on KG's channel, if you guys get me to 500 likes and I'm monetized,
Hey,
500 subscribers,
hey,
face
come
reveal,
on.
guys.
Face
You're gonna see my
reveal.
face.
Yeah,
We'll be there.
yeah, you will, man.
We'll,
And then you get to see me using my hands like the African I am. My hands. Look at that. I did it again. Look at me.
No. That we gotta get Vegeta and Kenny Fan TV up. Vegeta's channel. We want to plug it again, bro.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Should I drop the link? 'Cause I
Yeah,
think that helps
actually put the link in the chat.
Yeah,
That
well-
makes it easier, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And guys, if you see 3 videos now, it's because I started this thing like literally the other day. But yo, I was telling my wife the amount of content I'm gonna be doing. I don't know when I'm gonna sleep because I'm doing local football. So I'm gonna be supporting Chiefs again. Oh man, I'm so sad.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm gonna be supporting Chiefs again. So I'm gonna. If you want to get introduced into the South African world of football, hey, pull
Come
through.
on. Yes.
I'll be at the Euros because me and
Yeah.
Suchiv were just discussing that just now. So the Euros, I'll be
Oh, yeah,
there, but only for
definitely.
the teams. I'm not watching all the other teams. No. I'm not watching Serbia versus Slovenia. No, I'm not there for that.
Yeah.
I want to be entertained because I'm there as a neutral. Okay, so I want to be entertained.
Mhm.
And then I'll be there for the transfer market stuff. I'm still figuring out how to gather, proper research. I'm not a journalist, guys. So if I get dribbled by some of these sources, sorry, I'm still learning.
We're learning on the job. Legit.
Learning on the job, bro.
By the way, did you guys watch the overlap Onana's interview? Thank you, Khan, for bringing that up. By the way,
Nah, I didn't, bro. But apparently his speech was so moving that his PR has been changed. He's like, people are feeling like, you know what, they backing him. So, hey, good for him. I don't know. I'll find some time to watch it.
yeah, it's. I've only seen snippets, and I was like, hold on, I gotta watch all of it properly, because it looks like.
But I can't watch those guys. But they like you. They like to eat a lot. But then I get hungry watching them.
He says that they do eat alongs.
Bro, we need to have like a show on your channel, like the Munch something. I don't know.
The
Like a whole
munch
thing
hour. The munch
where
hour.
we just come with all our snacks together. We look at transfer news while we're eating or we're watching a game. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah, I
what
don't
is the
mind that,
community thing?
I don't
Yeah.
mind that, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
guys.
it's something
guys,
unique to you.
We will do that. There will be a lot of stuff in the summer. Anyway, let me say shout out to you for holding it down, and also to Mark as well, and Poch and Kenny Fan TV.
Oh, yeah.
Dave. Yeah, let's I want to wrap up, and also we'll do a part 2 later on.
Yo, Papi, are you gonna do the Europa League final stream?
Ooh, it's happening while I'm like working. So if I do it, I'll be in the background.
yeah.
If you wanna, we'll do a reaction. I'll definitely.
Oh,
be
yeah,
there
yeah.
with work then.
Yeah.
Right
Right
at the end of the day.
I was planning on doing a watch along. So if you wanted me to connect it to your stream, just so it's
Yeah.
like across both
Sounds
channels,
good.
we can
Sounds
do
good.
that.
Sounds good. We'll do that. I'll message you while I gotta handle some stuff at work right now. So big up to you.
Yeah,
Shaz,
yeah, to head as well. See you guys. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to you, Sashiv. Shout out to Vegeta. Appreciate you. Shout out to Luan, Stephanie, Lucky, Imran Khan, as always, Eddie, everybody that's tuned in and dropped a like. I appreciate you guys so much for even contributing in the conversation. I gotta get back to the work ship. All right. I'll see you guys very, very soon, and we will finish our power predictions wrap up. I think we've pretty much just put in all the things, all the points, but we just need to add them up, and we'll be done. All right, peace.
Football Power Hour.